Hello, and welcome to a Mondo tracking tutorial. Today, we're going to go over the administration portal. First, you're going to log in with your username credentials, or administration credentials. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all the administrative tools you will have. First one is client administration. Here is where you create a client. Here's where you create a new transportation company, where you're going to provide the service to. Very easy. All you do is hit new client. You're going to put their information, address, email, United States Department of Transportation name, its ID. You try to fill out as much as you can. You're going to hit save right over here. Once you hit save, you're going to want to go to users. You could have this quick access tool. Just hit users. It's going to take you to the users tab. You need to create a user for each client, each new client you create. I'm going to hit new user. You put in the login username that you would like to create for them, the password, put in the name, and here's where you tie in the client to the user. So you select from the list the new client you created, you fill in their email, fill out as much information as you can, and you're going to hit save. You also have a device administration. Here you could put in all the devices you have sold. You just hit new device, you could put in the serial number of the device, you put in the model, and some more information. This is not necessary. This is not needed. This is just an extra tool. Same thing with the SIM bank. You put in the SIM cards if you would like. Not necessary. Same thing with vehicles. Same thing with installations. It's just an administrative tool. This is the home. Brings you back to home, and you can see all the administrative tools you have, or you could access them through the tab right here. Now, the most important tab would be the E-dash, which will bring you to the HOS and DVIR. Here, you would have, what the E-dash is, includes everything that the mandate requires. The first tab is drivers, which has a list of all the carriers, all the transportation companies you have under your name, and all the drivers for each. Here's where you would activate a new driver in the case that a transportation company needs a driver activated. You simply go to the carriers, and you're going to hit their driver. See this one? We're going to hit their driver. We would view. If the customer hasn't put in a password for them already, you could put in a password. On most cases, the transportation company, when they create the driver, they would also create a username. So this is filled out already. If it isn't, put in a password for them and a username. And all you type in is confirmation here. You're gonna hit activate. You want to check out all these one-step exception. Put in the license plate of the client, of the driver. Like I said, the transportation company will have the username, password, and the password confirmation, rule, license plate, and license number already checked out. This should be done by the transportation company when they create a new driver. The only thing you as a administrator need to do is hit activate. Activate the personal use just in case if it's an owner operator. You have to activate the yard, and it's activate exemption as well. After that, you're going to hit save. Alright, and that's it. That's how you activate a driver. The next tab would be a logbook. Here's where you see the logbook in its main form. If you want to view the logbook for a specific driver, all you need to do is select the company. You're going to select the driver, and you're going to hit execute. You can select here the day you would like to view. But let's view today. As you can see, this driver has been on off duty for the past 12 hours today. And over here you will see all the truck information, driver information, driven miles, everything required by the ELD mandate. Let's check out a log for a previous day. Same thing, driver has been on off duty for a whole 24-hour period. Down here below the chart, you will see the information of the chart in Word. You would see a timestamp, you're going to see the status, and you will also be able to edit the logs. That's for another video. On this tab, you will see all the unidentified logs. This means all the logs that are not certified by the driver in the app is going to appear here. That way, it'll get your attention and verify with the driver whether the log they created is accurate or not. So any log that is not certified, it's going to appear here. Carrier requested log edits. Any log that has been edited by the carrier or the administrator or the driver, it will all appear here. It's a requirement by the FMCSA that any log that it's edited, it's going to appear separate. That way they could look at it and verify that the information is correct during a back office audit. Dashboard here, you would be able to see the real-time status of the drivers. Simply select transportation company, select which driver you would like to see, hit execute. As you can see, you would see the status of the driver for the driving hours. This driver has 11 hours left and has driven 0 hours. This driver has been on duty for 18 seconds or 18 minutes, and for the hours has 13.4 hours left to work. This is an on cycle. This is how much they worked during the cycle, and this is how much they have left. Next 30-minute break, current status, current position, and the last update. Here in violations, you could check out all the violations committed by the transportation company or specific driver, and you can select the time frame that it was committed in. So let's check out. As you can see, this driver has no HOS violations, but all the violations will appear here in a chart if you have a violation. For the DVIR, here's where you would see all the daily vehicle inspection reports submitted by the driver through the DVIR app. Simply select the company you would like to see, driver, time frame, hit execute. As you can see, this driver created a DVIR on the 7th of January, and if you hit this button over here, you will be able to see the driver's vehicle inspection report. He checked out a couple things that needed to be fixed. You have the trailer information, VIN number, carrier signature, driver signature, and this is just an example, but the driver could also take a picture of the deficiency and put it on the report. If the platform has its own IFTA calculator, simply select the company you would like to see, hit execute, and it generates a whole IFTA report in accordance to which state they drove in, for how long, how many miles, where they put gas. All of that's all calculated here. For driver records, here you would see anything and everything the driver did during the specified time frame. Let's do a 2-month time frame, hit execute. It's currently loading, as you can see. Alright, this driver didn't do, there we go. So as you can see, this is everything and anything the driver did. All the statuses, odometer readings, location. This is just a demo driver, so the information is lacking more accurate information, but when you have an actual driver using this, all these things are going to be filled out with accurate information. In billing information, here you will see the total amount of drivers each company has under you. Simply select the month you would like to see and hit execute. As you can see, this company has 0 drivers, 0, 0, 0, but this company's got 1 driver. So I know that at the end of the month, I need to charge this company for 1 driver. That concludes our administration tutorial. This was just a brief example or a walkthrough of what the platform is, how it looks like, and please check out our other videos going into detail on certain functions of the platform, teaching you how to change logs, and just going further into detail on each tab. Thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, please contact us on our website at mondotracking.com. Thank you.